Can you come over, Alexa, please? So Alexa Dehmel is not only very familiar to the entire industry, but also for everything which is trend-focused, which is aligning the shows for another future extent. Are you normally presenting yourself, so what you're doing, or should I do? Because I love your work and I admire what you do. So we know each other from various juries, from spending time together. So yeah, hopefully you do not be too humble for presenting yourself. So I leave the words to you. Otherwise, I will always add something.
Well, thank you very much, Kim. Usually, Charles would always introduce me very, very kindly, but I'm very happy to introduce myself, and so thank you so much for jumping in today, and I honor your work too, Kim.
Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Alexa Dehmel. It's actually my 30th Trend Talk for Performance Days, because 15 years ago, Weichert Agencies came up to me and said, Alexa, would you like to set up a trend forum for this show? And it's incredible how far we have come. And I think, so part of my work was growing in these 15 years and guiding the jury and creating forum areas. First, it was only the trend forum. And this time, the second season, we have a footwear forum and we have an innovation forum. So stay tuned. But in my business life, I am a designer and developer and consultant for performance clothing, and this with a lot of passion. And I do this since more than 20 years. And in that combination with all the network and all the juries and all the projects I had, I can contribute, I hope, a lot to this industry and support.
Absolutely, and Charles was, of course, handing over and introducing some bits and pieces, and one was there could be a lot of answers, a lot of solutions, a lot of trend knowledge, but he was saying, if you walk around the show, everybody has a solution, but the real truth is you. That's what he's saying. So, and just one thing on Charles, because I don't know how much you admire his work, we do. It's often our conversation. So when you are connected to LinkedIn, just send him a picture with Get Well Soon. I think that's the appreciation we can do. And with that, we go on the materials. I learned over 1,000 materials were sent in, and you choose 400. I'm not sure if that part of your presentation, but if I were you, I would be interested in how the jury works and how's that all going on. So excited? Let's go.
Thank you, Kim. So let's go. So this morning at 10 o'clock, I will present you the newest Inside Performance materials from the Trend Forum that you see in Hall C2 when you go over. Yeah, I need it now.
Sorry. Can I have the microphone back, please? So don't be disrupted. There are several informations from the organizers on the big microphones. We just keep silent for a second when they are over, so this will be twice in your presentation.
Thank you.
Yes.
So I will talk about the latest performance trends Summer 26 in functional fabrics and accessories, from first layer to outer shell, and talk about our focus topic beyond bottles, the future of polyester. This trend forum in March 2024 has a submission of more than 1,000 products, and we had more than 400 exhibitors sending in. In the fabric tables in Hall C2, you will see 314 selected fabrics. And on the accessory wall, we have 142 selected accessories. Of course, in the loop, you will find all the materials and all the accessories online. And even if you go online, and if you didn't have the chance to scan the QR code, you can go online, and even there you can ask for the fabrics. So you can order the fabrics online as well if you missed it within the 2 days. Coming to base layer, we have natural fibers that are presented in all their diversity this year. Great developments in the recycling of waste, including mushrooms, orange peel, or pineapple leaves. We have interesting body mapping structures, technical 3D mesh structures, and seamless warp nets. For example, you will find tencel combined with Roika, with pineapple leaf fiber, with mushroom viscose, with organic cotton. And we have merino wool that is super fine, 16.5 mu, and recycled wool. We have polyester as base layer, 37.5 technology. We have Burr cooling technology. We have recycled polyester with bio-based spandex. We have polypropylene, that is solution dyed. We will show polyamide, biodegradable from Amnisol Eco, recycled polyamide from Econul, post-consumer polyamide from Blue Fiber Rubber Tires Origin, and Recycle. In the mid layers, you will see eye catchers that are fleeces with jersey backings, cotton jerseys, waffle constructions, uppers made of wool, woven fleeces, high-strength soft gel with water-repellent chirpers. There are ultra-light tech fleece materials, jacquards with classic fleece qualities. Waffle structures can be found alongside with new fleece structures. So you will see natural backsides, 2 fabrics with ocean-safe Narnia material introduced last season for the first time, now in the material. The first cradle-to-cradle certified gold standard polyester replacement, recycled cotton backsides, merino backings, lyocell merino backings, also naturally degradable. There are structured backsides, grid structure, 3D structure for good moisture management, jacquard structure, melange structure. Reversible fabrics with different looks and different functions. In the soft gel and outer mid layer, you have those classic soft gels that are back. And we were laughing at the jury because Charles said, this is not classic soft gels. So we really found out that there's a big gap in between the Great Britain and the Dach overall meaning of classic soft gels. So I just wanted to say you will find a lean surface, little stretch, and brushed back. So high stretch soft gels without membranes are particularly popular in the summer season. Focus is on high abrasion resistance and anti-pilling effects. The highlights are natural backings, for example, cotton or pineapple leaf biomass, structured backsides in grid structure, jacquard knit, light brushed, and plush brushed. And you also will find Stormega technology that creates a 3D hollow layer. There are also Sherpa fleeces with wool looks with membrane, knitted wool in jacquard design, merino terry, flannel with recycled wool. In the outer layer, 2-layer, we have really some innovative 2-layer concept this season. Polyester made from textile waste, fiber-to-fiber yarn, and polyester ripstops, hydrophilics, fabrics, and more. For example, TPU membrane with recycled TPU, bio-based TPU membrane from renewable sources. Water column and breathability go up from 20,000, 16,000 to 10,000 to 35,000 in breathability. PU membrane is polyurethane membrane with 12% CCU inside, so carbon capture yarn. Bio-based polyurethane, water column go up to 43 or 20, 43, 10 in breathability. Polyester TPEE membrane, polyester membrane with 65% bio-based film, recycled RTPEE, carbon capture technology in the membranes, and recycled PET membrane. Going over to outer layer 2.5, 3-layer, we have a lot of sustainably produced alternatives for membranes this season, and really great new membrane technologies. We have some entrance price TPU membranes with 15K, 15K, monocomponent polyester membranes, DNR and solvent-free. So you will find even natural blends, cotton recycled with polyamide and a PU membrane, cotton with recycled polyester and recycled polyamide with a bio-based nylon membrane with 20K, 20K. There are polyester membranes with TPEE recycled film, recycled TPE polyester membrane, a 20K, 20K hydrophilic TPE polyester membrane, and X-Pore microporous polyolefin polymer membrane. PU hydrophilic membranes are, for example, PU printed membrane, PU non-porous clear color membrane, and water column breathability 20K, 20K, or 10K, 33K. There's PU microporous membrane, 100% polyamide recycled ripstop from ocean waste, 100% recycled polyester membrane with water column and breathability 1010 or 2015. And the top, Electros 1 membrane that is PFAS-free. Air-shift nanofiber Electros 1 membrane in a fishnet-like structure, releasing high waterproofness and breathability and optimal air permeability. In the lightweight and downproofs, we have very light, starting with 27 grams, very elastic and durable fabrics, various recycled variants for polyester and polyamide. So the polyamide highlights are 27-gram light, 100% recycled polyamide fabric, water-based acrylic coating, 20 denier downproof fabric, 65-gram Cordura with a cotton hand feel, and Net Plus post-consumer recycled polyamide made from discarded fishing nets. The polyester highlights are 45-gram lightest 100% recycled polyester fabric, 100% recycled polyester from textile waste, carbon capture yarn, and RSCUW recycled polyester from fabric cutting scraps. In the shirts, you will find a broad mix of summer looks, different textures providing innovative and exciting looks. Range of sustainable fibers are well presented. The woven qualities are, for example, 100% polyester from seawool polyester with woven jacquards, seersucker qualities, and polyester fabrics with linen-like touch and cottony touch. Woven qualities are also different fabric blends, yarn-dyed checks fabric, air holes making the fabric more breathable, burr cooling technology, and most with antibacterial, anti-odor, and quick dry finishing. Knitted polo qualities. There's lots of piqué knitting this season. Hemp, tencel, lyocell blend, linen bamboo blend, polyester merino wool blend, polyester from garment scraps and fabric waste. In pants and tights, we have a good fabric range from outdoor hiking to athleisure. Almost only recycled bio-based or biodegradable elastane is used to provide stretch and required flexibility, which is really a great step ahead. Woven qualities are, for example, elastomultiester in several fabrics, mechanical stretch, Q-cycle made from end-of-life car tires, E-dye waterless dyeing technology, and very high abrasion resistance. The knitted tight qualities are often with a soft and cozy hand feel, high elastane content with good compression, nylon from pre- and post-consumer waste, bio-based nylon PA56, and Q-cycle recycled nylon. Function meets fashion will show a wide range of diverse fabric qualities. We have a lot of teddy fabrics with technical details. There's bonded honeycomb optics and exciting prints. The highlights are Sherpa fleece with recycled wool, Sherpa fleece made from 100% recycled polyester, interesting structures with a natural look, and cellulose fibers. Then there are irregular tunnel taping for down jackets, 3D eye finishing made from 100% recycled ocean waste polyamide, colorful printing on wool fabrics, colorful 3D printing looking like an embroidery. In safety, health, and durability, we have the claim of durability, abrasion protection, tear resistance, elasticity, breathability, and wearing comfort. Because workwear fabrics need high technical performance values as well as high intense outdoor gear. Firm materials for polo shirts, jackets, and uniforms that guarantee impact resistance. You will find 100% polypropylene with low thermal conductivity, low moisture absorption, minimum static electrification, superior resistance to chemicals. We have fabrics suitable for corporate wear with merino wool and recycled polyamide. There are some high-vis fabrics with recycled polyester from chemical recycling of used garments, E-dye waterless dyeing technology, recycled reflective fabrics, and breathable reflective fabrics. Then, a new category that was made up because there was the demand for it is bags and tents. So it was new defined in fall, and the majority of the fabrics are suitable for the use in bags. Very exciting, there's beautiful polyester monomaterial, 100% polyester with PET coating, solution dyed polyester with PET coating, recycled polyester from pre-consumer textile waste, Aquawear, water-based microporous PU coating, highly breathable imitation leather, and 0.7 millimeter thick DMF-free waterborne PU synthetic leather. Coming to the accessories wall. In visibility add-ons, we have high reflective film in pink, green, and blue, fully reflective, colorful, and elastic heat transfer, colorful reflective patch, high-vis black reflective zipper with fluorine-free DWR. Labels and patches will show full Okay, thank you for your patience. In labels and patches, we have full embroidery, out of tencel, lyocell, QR code printing to push your DPP information, 100% recycled and biodegradable polyester label, yarn made by Cisco, and label with embedded NFC chips. In transfers, we have appearance and hand feel of Korean traditional paper, bio-based transfer, heat transfer band-aids to extend the life of cherished garments, which is really cute, you have to look at it. High-resolution transfer print. Mechanical stretch ribbon with iridescent effect and tapes. Logo tape with blur effect, recycled jacquard tape, bio-based thermoplastic two-layer seam scaling tape. Trims. Low profile, adhesive snap button, double cord end with hook, E-dye recycled polyester mini cord lock, and button mates from 100% natural Corozo. In zippers, we have chemically recycled polyester, Dynapel water repellency without the need of a PU coating, recycled polyester from a textile waste, fire resistance is added to waterproof zipper. In additionals on garments, you will see some polyester seam sealing tape, updated aerodynamic fit for women's cycling pad, E-dye polyester sewing thread, and sew-free adhesive for close-to-skin applications. In applications and lining, you will find honeycomb lining from Narnia Cradle to Cradle, gold certified polyester, DMF-free waterborne PU 2 mm high perform, bio-based and biodegradable polyamide taffeta lining, and mesh laminated with TPE foam. Insulation and fibers, though it's a summer 26 show, but please look at it. It's beautiful insulations this year at the wall. Multi-layer wool insulation, wool combined with Narnia biodegradable polyester, flower down with a blend of kapok and GRS recycled down, comfort temp insulation from recycled polyamide. Coming to the focus topic, Beyond Bottles, the future of polyester. Just after my presentation, you will have René Bethmann talking about it. Very, very interesting. He will really guide you through that topic profoundly, so I will just scratch the surface for the headlines. The incoming legislation is to loop waste drinks bottles back into new ones. This will lead to a shortage of feedstock of rPET, one of the cornerstones of the apparel industry. The focus topic opens a host of possibilities as there is more than one type of polyester. There's PHA, PHB, PTT, PBT, and even polycarbonate. The question is increasingly arising. Do we need to replace PET as a material type or seek alternative feedstock inputs? Are there more suitable material types for corresponding applications? What might possible end-of-life solutions look like? Is the textile industry adequately equipped for these changes with its complex manufacturing processes? So, what we will show on the focus topic wall is the result that all the exhibitors handed into this focus topic. So you will find chemical recycled polyester. Recycled garments, old clothing is sorted, shredded, and degraded into small molecule polyester materials and then transformed into high-quality, multifunctional, and perpetually recyclable polyester fibers. We have chemically recycled as polyester, Saya RSCUW, by the end of the show I can pronounce it. E-dye Infinity Recycling Polyester Microfiber. T2T unique technology applied by Renew. New polyester with properties compatible with virgin products. Chemical recycled polyester from FENC Top Green, or FENC Top Green ChemCycle, the first big chemical recycling technology coming from Taiwan. I mean, it's been in China all the time, but now it's like chemical recycling technology from Taiwan using only textile waste, old garments from Taiwan. Polyester membrane Recirc Square, coating made from water-based polyethylene, terephthalate, free of PFAS solvents and VOCs, made to be remade. Mechanical recycled polyester from post-consumer recycled garment waste. Ocean recycled polyester. Saya RSCUW, recycled polyester yarn from fabric cutting scraps. Carbon capture polyester. Carbon capture utilization allows for the recycling and the reuse of greenhouse gases that contribute to global warming, but also reduces the consumption of petrochemical raw materials. And if we think about like 4 seasons ago, the first CCU material that was on the market was a pilot project, and then seeing now the beautiful materials that come out for the industry to be properly used and properly functioning is absolutely amazing. Bio-based polyester derived from renewable sources like sugarcane, corn, or other plant-based feedstocks, using non-edible industrial corn. PLA made from 100% renewable raw materials. And last but not least, we decided that there are 2 awards that are worth to be given. We have the Performance Award and the Eco Award. So, Performance Award this year goes to Long Advance because Long Advance created a new 2-layer category. The composition of the materials is 43% bio-based polyester, 43% recycled polyester, and 14% elastane spandex. The membrane has been created from recycled PET, hydrophilic, and it has a high performance of 30K, 20K, which is amazing. And the special engineering is that carbon capture yarn is used in the weft to reduce the consumption of the PET bottles. The Eco Performance Award goes to BenQ Materials because they created a 3-layer electronic waste recycling PET mono product. It's 70% recycled polyester and 30% of this electronic waste recycled polyester. It has a high water column with 28,000 and 10,000 breathability. The innovation is converting electronic waste into PET membranes and yarns, and combination of electronics and textiles to produce high-quality materials with an eye-catching design, and it's unique and completely new. The fabric is made from a single material. And to finalize, please remember you can do a 24/7 digital sourcing at the Loop if you don't have the time to profoundly pass by. And if you wish to get this presentation as a PDF file, please send me an email to alexa@performancedays.com, and I'm very happy to send it over. Thank you very much. So I would like to give over to Kim.
Thank you very much. Am I on again? Yes, I am. Thank you. Impressed. I tried to find the words on all the knowledge and maybe asking for myself a question up front. Where should I move? Auf die Bühne, of course, auf die Bühne. So here we go. For seeing this as the fully transferred knowledge from all over the industry into your head and in the jury heads. That must have been a hell of a work getting all these things together for a jury statement. So before asking you to ask questions, let me know, how does that work?
Yes, I mean, this is not my knowledge. It's the industry that actually develops that knowledge. And in this jury meeting, we have so many brilliant people, and we collect all the information together. And in the end of the day, it's reduced to this text.
Reduced to the max. Seeing how many jury people are you? Because I always love to have the team members in.
We are always 8 to 12 people. It depends. Mm-hmm. But we are always 4 teams. So always 2 or 3 people together that go through these thousands of fabrics, and the teams actually look at each fabric carefully, and the teams are from different directions. So we have some from press and design, marketing, then sales, and then we have from universities, and then we have fabric specialist sources, like, for example, last season, for this jury, we had René Bethmann, and of course we have Charles Ross. And so this is like a really high-performance team talking together and deciding what are the best materials in the end, for sure.
Assuming that there are tons of questions, we have Pia on board with the microphones, but while you are sorting out your head and questions, please note what Alexa is saying and what the team is doing is generating knowledge not only for good, but for free. So whatever you find here in the magazines, on the show itself, on the forums, but also online, as you were saying, in the Loop, this is a full-year platform. So when we do not use the knowledge you are bringing together, it makes no sense creating knowledge. So this is my call to action in this case as a moderator, but also the last call to action is on you. Where are the questions to Alexa regarding all the materials? Do we have some? Be brave, please.
Anyway, I mean, if you're interested in going to more profound information, I'm happy to welcome you to the guided tours. You will see them online and meet you then at the different forum areas. Okay.
Okay. Do you know the timescales when that is?
Not by
So
heart.
we have this one here. You find it at the counters. Please use that for all the guided tours because all the forums you are curating always have the guided tours in there. I have one question. Which surprised or what surprised or who surprised you most in this year's jury alignment? So it could be material, could be personality, could be whatever. So what makes you tick? Because that's always so energizing.
So, I mean, my greatest happiness that actually occurred is that the industry is making so much effort to create better materials for a better industry, and that we see always new solutions and we find innovations. I mean, even if you go to the innovation forum then later and have a look, it's amazing what's happening. And seeing, for example, I mean, for polyester, the beautiful development of CCU yarn, or polyamide, recycled car tire polyamide, and then now all the fabric waste options that happen, if it's pre-consumer, post-consumer, if it's fabric scraps or old textiles, the possibility that happened nowadays. And then going over to the recycling option, I mean, Carla was just talking about it the other days, and we have innovation in footwear, and with Carla you will find really interesting recyclers, new recycling technologies, and seeing that really it starts to round up was exciting. I mean, for me, it's like a dream coming slowly true. I mean, and staying positive.
So summing together, the change makers are here on the show. Oh, wow, a question. Can you please say your name, your role, and your interest before you start, please?
Hello, my name is Ulrich Dausin, and I have no particular role at the moment.
A
However,
legend, maybe? Legend.
Legend, yes. Okay, thank you.
Of course.
I have a question. We are still a little bit. We're still dreaming that the outdoor garments might be recyclable. We're not talking about recycled fabrics, which the garments are made from. I mean, we are still dreaming that one day we will find a way of the outdoor garment which is used can be recycled again. Well, but so far we are still have no big efforts in this direction, and there are no joint efforts, what I see, together between the different brands and whatever. However, there's another solution. Instead of thinking about recycling, why not thinking about biodegradability? So I was discussing with a few experts about biodegradable polyester. However, then they said, oh, no, that's not our direction. Our direction is towards recyclability. Now, there's, of course, a certain conflict. What do you think about it?
So maybe before you answer, just one word on you. You are heavily expert in the retail perspective, correct? Still? So this is what your universe is, and seeing this as the question which comes to the end consumers. So we are talking about end products for the entire sporting good industry, and maybe you start.
Yes, actually, I'm spotting René, Indian, and René, would you have the honor to answer the question to Ulrich? Because I think you're the perfect expert to that.
Just arriving. Can you use the microphone, René? Good morning.
Yes. Hi, Ulrich. It is not an easy answer and not a short answer, but in fact, to make it super short, you need to remind the EU Green Claims Directive, which is upcoming. And under this directive, those kind of biodegradable polyester or PET, biodegradable, won't be really allowed. So that's the very short answer from the regulatory side. Yeah, so there's not enough scientific proof on that. But there are some options for biodegradable. What you can see maybe later in the next presentation.
In the next presentation of René, wow, wow.
And then, yeah.
So, but Ulrich, maybe let me add, there is the conversation we had up front on the expert stage was accelerating circularity, and they are in an NGO role, starting on pioneer projects with different groups, and maybe you have the time for now and visit Kala. Kala is leading these programs, and she combines knowledge, and the most important questions were on economy. How can we afford? How can we bring the most important people together, aligning with legislation? Because if legislation forces that, everything will change, and recyclability / monomaterials will be one part of the solution in the upcoming years. But please visit them. There are so many people around which are really like expertise on that. René, I would love to introduce you as the next one. Thank you, Alexa. If there are no more questions, maybe you have questions later on, because we see Alexa sometimes more and more on the expert stage, because there is no expert like she is.